Hi, I'm Cody Peaster. I just want to talk about, girls, like, rejections and stuff. Girl troubles, basically. Anyway, so I go to North Georgia Technical College, NGTC. Anyway, today they were doing some kind of Skills USA thing or whatever. I don't really know what exactly happened or whatever and stuff. Anyway, basically there's like a bunch of high school students from different high schools. Not from Haversham Central. I mean, didn't know anyone. But yeah, I'm assuming they were all seniors, or at least most of them. Anyway, man, there was a lot of attractive girls. I mean, I was at lunch lot in the cafeteria and stuff for like an hour or whatever. The place was like packed. I mean, usually there's like barely anyone, but not today. Yeah, and anyway, in there was a lot of girls. I mean, wow, my problem was I couldn't get myself to talk to any of them. And what was I saying? I lost my train of thought here. Ugh, hair in my mouth. Anyway, yeah, I couldn't get myself to talk to any of them. Though I did kind of come close for like at one time. There was one girl I really liked. I've seen many times today. I don't like I said, I don't know any of their names because I never actually talked to them. I went to her table, the table that she was sitting at. She was sitting with a few other friends and stuff. Kind of asked them if I could like sit with them, but no, epic fail. Yeah, they said that like there's no room. In other words, I don't think they really want me to sit with them. Yeah. Oh, man, I felt like crap. Dude. Man. Not the best day ever. See, I've never had good luck with girls, except there was one time, but to be honest, it was like, it was 2009. To be honest, like, she came to me. That was the first girlfriend I had. I mean, she kind of came to me. She made it pretty clear she liked me. I mean, so yeah, but I mean, most girls aren't like that, unfortunately, so, and I can't read minds. God, I wish I could. That'd make life so much easier. But yeah, anyway. But yeah, the relationship ended like a month later. But I mentioned that in an episode of that Pizza Show. This is simply just a video, just a normal YouTube video. Yeah. Okay, anyway. Let's get back on topic here. I used to be pretty confident with the ladies. Like when I was a kid, in fact, when I was a kid, I was annoying. Yeah, like I was completely opposite of the way I am now. Of course, I didn't like as many girls. It was mostly I liked like older, really good-looking girls. Not quite in the same way as I like girls now. I mean, just things were different, stuff. Of course, you have to remember. There's like no. Remember, I was a kid. Well, I had not yet hit puberty, and it's kind of not normal for a kid to be in a relationship. So yeah, things were different. But yeah, whatever. Anyway, when I was 13, I think I think this all started in middle school. I blame middle school and high schools, for my lack of confidence with ladies. I really wish I had more confidence, really, dude. Ugh. Like, I mean, well, see, when I was 13, I went to like this Youthquake thing or whatever. I was still pretty much a short, fat kid. Now now I'm tall and not as fat, but whatever. Let's stay on topic here. Yeah, I went to like, see, I was still living in Cobb County, and like, I was in middle school, and just about every girl there treated me like crap. So yeah, no. That was the start. I was not completely scarred for life yet. No, high school had played a role in that. Anyway, but yeah, I went to like someplace in North or South Carolina. I don't remember. It was like 7 years ago. I went like with my youth group. Ugh, why do I keep getting hair in my mouth? Ugh. Anyway, yeah, I went with my youth group. There was a ton of, attractive girls there. And while I still looked like a kid, I was already starting to get more attracted to girls, which makes sense. I was 13. Anyway, but yeah, but see, I had no problem saying hey to, girls. I've met like probably 4 or 5 or so. I probably would have met more if I was allowed to just, walk around and stuff. But I had to kind of stay with my youth group most part, so, but yeah. I was pretty much confident, yeah. And they were nice. But anyway. So I think the only reason they were really nice was because they kind of thought of me as a cute kid. I don't know. Whatever. And, well, I'm not a kid anymore, as you can tell. Sideburns. No, that's not just it, but yeah. But yeah, I guess it was in high school when I got more and more awkward with the ladies, and having rumors spread around about me during my junior year and stuff didn't exactly help. In fact, yeah, it made things worse for the most part. Stuff. Come on, Spot. Yeah. Well, a lot of girls have treated me like crap. Usually, main reason that a guy doesn't have confidence with ladies would be because he thinks he's ugly. That's not really the case with me. I don't think I'm ugly. I think I'm pretty good looking. Alright. I'm not going to say I'm better looking than anyone else. I don't really care. I don't think I'm ugly. That's all. I think I'm decent. Could lose some weight, but whatever. That's not. Yeah, my looks are not. It's not really my problem. I'm not really worried about that anymore. I used to be, but not anymore. No. More about me being just weird or awkward or whatever. Now, for those of you who watched or heard of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, you know who Will Smith is on the show. Not the actor, the character, whatever. He's really confident with ladies. Though he doesn't really treat them with respect like I do. I would want to. He's like, yo, yo, yo. Whatever. Yo, baby. Yeah, I'm not like that. No. I want. I would treat. I mean, if I had a girlfriend, I would treat her like a human being. I mean, dude, she really. Dude, your girl. What was I trying to say here again? Girls deserve respect. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I can't even get that far. Most girls any girl that I actually do get around talking to, I'm automatically put in the friend zone. Yep. See, I have a problem with asking a girl out, and one reason for that, one barrier for that is that I don't have a car or a license. It's not that I'm stupid. It's that, other things in life have come up. Whatever. Haven't really gotten around to it. I got a learner's license, but really that's it. It's kind of sad that I'm 20 and I still have a learner's license. But I'm working on that. My goal this summer is to get my license, because I'm planning on moving out of my house, away from my parents. I'm gonna live on campus, and then after that, live in an apartment. After I graduate from college stuff, I'm leaving the nest. That's right. No more little sisters. No more parents. Of course, my main issue is money. Yeah, I'm working on that. Gonna get a summer job and stuff. But yeah, that's my main problem. I don't have any money or a car or anything. And it just seems kind of weird to, I say I ask a girl out or whatever. I want to take her somewhere, and see, here's the thing. I don't think I'm pretty sure no college girl wants to have the guy's mom take us, or I don't. If I were to have, if I ask a girl out, if the girl, well, how am I'm trying to think how to put this. Okay, it would be really weird to have my mom or my dad take me and my girl, to a place or whatever. I mean, dude, I'm 20. I mean, sure, that may make a little more sense for someone who's like 15 or so, but dude, it's just, I don't think any girl would like that. I'm sure a girl would like a guy with a car. Though I don't think the relationships would be based on that, but still. That's kind of my main issue stuff. And I don't know. I haven't had a lot of experience, and well, I don't know. Yeah, I think that's about it. And see, okay, well, here's one more thing. You know how girls are always always saying they want a guy who respects them, who doesn't care about sex. But the crazy thing, they end up, a lot of girls I know about or whatever. I mean, they end up, dating douchebags anyway. Like, I mean, dudes, I find sex overrated and stuff. Yeah. I mean, a lot of guys, want to get laid. Yeah, not me. I mean, sure, after I'm married, I might, I'll consider it, but, it's not a priority. I want a relationship, Not a one-night stand or anything like that. But yeah, anyway. Too often I end up in the friend zone. Girls, a lot of girls don't seem to give me a chance. Unfortunately. Oh, whatever. I kind of blame myself for not being confident. I wish I could, fix that. I wish there was a pill for that. In fact, that was my status earlier. I wish there was a pill for confidence. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Come on, Spot. I'm gonna have to move you.